Hello, every former student. I'm Mr. Jan, your computer teacher. So in this video, I will talk about the chapter 1 of Microbit. Start with Microbit. Okay. So first of all, you should know some features of Microbit. So it say that this is a pocket-sized computer. So with some input, some output, some sensor, and also some radio communication features. Okay, that means you can do some communication among different microbits. And microbit is a 4 cm to 5 cm electronic board. Okay, it is designed by the BBC for education. So here are the two sides of the microbit. Okay, the front side and also the back side. So on the front side, you can see there are two buttons. We call them button A and button B. And also you can see 25 LEDs in the middle. Okay, so these are the main output of microbit. And on the bottom, you can find some pins at the bottom edge. Okay, now we turn to the back side. There are some ports that you can plug in the line. So first of all, this is a USB interface, and this is a reset button. So you can press this to reset the program to make it restart. And also here you can plug it to a battery pack. And also here are some processor and some sensor. We will talk about this sensor in the coming soon. Okay. So here are some features. So there are two buttons, 25 LEDs, and some pins at the bottom edge. So you can connect them to some external things like buzzer, motor, and so on. Also, once you need to communicate the microbit with your computer, you may need to connect the microbit using a USB interface. Okay, and also there is a reset button, so you can press to restart the program. And also you can connect it with a battery pack so that you can the microbit can operate individually. And also there are some processor and some sensor. So processor, we call it the brain of the computer. Okay, so when you write a program, the codes will operate in the processor. Okay, and also there are some sensors on the microbit. For example, there is a light sensor. Okay, so it can detect the light level in the environment. Okay, so is this sunny or in a dark environment? Also, there is a temperature sensor. So you can use a microbit to detect the temperature on your room, in your room. Okay, and also there is a compass. So you can detect the direction of your microbit. Okay, so this part we will start to do program. So program is some English-like content. Okay, and in Microbit, we'll use a block programming to to make our code. So the program in Microbit, we call them some blocks. Okay, so here's an example. So as a whole, this is a program, and here are some code. So you can see here's an on start block. Okay, and also here's a show string block. Here's an on button A press block and a show icon block. So all of them are the blocks. Okay, and sometimes we may call them the cogs of the program. Okay, okay, so in the next video, I will try to use the online code editor with you to create a microbit program. Okay, and then you can connect your computer with your microbit by using USB port, just like this. Okay, for detail, you may watch another video about on this part. Okay, and then we will visit this home page and try to make our program. Okay, so now maybe we can visit the home page once with you. Okay, so this is the home page to create a program. When you get into this home page, press new project, then you can start to make your program. All right. Okay, let's go on. Okay, and then here I will tell you how to transfer the program to the microbit so that it can be run on the microbits. On the other hand, if you don't have computer but you have iPad, you can also use the microbit. Okay, first of all, you should download the apps and then connect your microbit with your iPad or your iPhone, and then you can make program within there. Okay. Okay, in this part, we will talk about what can we use when we are creating program for Microbit. So on the Microbit, the online program, you can see here some options. Okay, let's take an example. Here is a basic options. So in basic option, you can find many different blocks. Okay, and also here is another option, input. So input there is also other blocks. So you can just drag and drop the block, okay, and then drag and drop the blocks. Okay, then you can create a part of the program. And then also you can see the output on the simulator. Okay, you just need to press the button A, then you can see the result. Okay, so again, in the middle, all of them, we call them the options. And inside, all of them, we call them the blocks. Okay, so here, options and blocks. All right. Okay, so here a very important concept, which called the variable options. Okay, so you can find the variable options here. Okay, so what is variable? So variable is used to store data inside the microbit. Okay, you may imagine that this is a box that you cannot see. Okay, it's only stored in the microbit. Okay, so you can create a variable easily by clicking make a variable. Okay, and then type in the name of the variable. Okay, so here no1 is a new variable that created by you. Okay, go back to the worksheet. So what can we do for a new variable? First of all, we can set data to the variable. Let's say we have a variable called count, C-O-U-N-T. We can set 2 to it. So the count variable will store the value 2. On the other hand, you can change the value inside the variable. Let's say if the variable is stored value 2, and then you say change count by 1, then what will do? It will take out the 2 and then change by 1, that means plus 1. Then the result will be 3, and it will be stored in the variable count. Okay? So count is very important for us to doing calculation. But finally, if you want to show the value inside count, you must use show blocks to do so. All right. So let's do a very simple demonstration here. So let's say we have a number 1 variable. We can set the variable to some value. Let's say we set it to 5. Okay. Then you press A. What happened? Nothing happened because you need to show the variable here. Okay. Let's click it again. Show the A. So you can see 5 is here. Okay. On the other hand, if you exchange these two lines, what will happen? Let's see. Let's press A. Okay. So because it will show the value inside number N01, this is 0. Okay, and then you set number 1 to 5. Okay. So if you want to check the value inside, you can do something like this. Okay. So let's see. If I press A, this is 0. If I press B, this is 5. Is it okay? All right. Okay, maybe we did one more thing. Uh, if we try to press AB, and then it will change the value of number by 1. Then let's see the result. Press A, this is 0 normally. Press B, this is 5. And then we press AB here, AB together. Okay, nothing happened, right? But we press B again. See? So that means at the very beginning, the value N01 is 0. And then you give a value to it for 5. So when you press B, it will show 5. But if you press once for A plus B, the value will become 5 plus 1, 6. And then press B, it will show again. All right? Okay, so that's the end of this video. If you find a problem, please ask.